I picked up this piece at the thrift store because I really liked the chunkiness of it, and I also really liked the shape on the lid. I also think this is the perfect canister set to add some IOD modes to. So I'm going to be using two different modes. I'm going to be using the IOD birdsong mode and also the Cameo mode. The Cameo mode has these two little tiny birds on it that I think will be perfect to add to the lid. I added cornstarch to the bottom of the mold to keep the clay from sticking, and I'm just using IOD clay. You just simply push it in the mold and then use your finger to rub off any excess, and then they should pop right out. And even these tiny birds are just full of details. So that's why you want to make sure you do not miss that cornstarch step. That way you can easily get them out and keep all the detail. Now I'm going to glue all my molds on using Gorilla Glue. I'm going to put two birds on the front of the lid, and then I'm also going to put two birds on the other side. That way, no matter which way you put the lid, it will look the same. And then the two larger birds I'm going to put on the middle of the canister set. To keep them in place as they dry, I'm just going to put some masking tape over them. That way they don't slide down since it is a rounded surface. I had a good bit of the baking soda and paint mixture from the previous project, so I decided to also go ahead and paint this canister using that same textured paint. This time I'm going to have my brush strokes going around the canister instead of up and down. And I'm also going to take a dry paintbrush and just brush the birds because I don't want too much texture on the birds because I do not want them to lose all those beautiful details. I'm adding a little bit of antiquing wax to the antique white paint that I used on the canister. I want to create just a little bit of a darker color. Then using a paper towel, or you could use a sponge or whatever else you have on over the whole piece. This definitely brought all the colors together and brought out even more of that beautiful texture that we created. I absolutely love the way that this piece came out, and you could do it in so many different color variations. I just decided to do it in different colors of white because that is definitely my style, and these little birds on this canister are just the perfect touch.